Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 40 cryptocurrencies by market cap. Market cap. What's market cap? Market cap. We'll be starting from number 21, ChainLink, down to Cosmos Hub, Atom, to Toncoin, Lido token, OKB, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Stellar, Internet Computer, Bitcoin Cash, Filecoin, Aptos, Hedera, Lido, Arbitrum, Cronos, Neo Protocol, VeChain, and then we'll end it with Quant at number 40. Oh, there's 19 coins to go. So let's get straight into it. ChainLink against BTC. Yes, sir. For ChainLink against BTC, we have been in a downwards trend, bigger falling channel, smaller falling channel, which is good. We want to see chart patterns. The worst thing that could happen is that there are no clear chart patterns. The best thing that could happen is that there are clear chart patterns, right? Big chart patterns, small chart patterns. And we kind of like the fall for ChainLink against BTC. It's a very controlled fall towards the downside. How much lower are we going to go for ChainLink against BTC? We have zero idea. All we know is that we continue to respect the boundaries of the falling channel, and we continue to fall for ChainLink against BTC. Even during the 2018 bull run for ChainLink, ChainLink was the only one rising. Yeah, even during the bull run, right, for ChainLink, the party was actually on the BTC pair, not on the USD pair. So it feels to me like if ChainLink were to start going bullish again, very likely it is going to be on the BTC pair rather than being on the USD pair. I'm not saying that the USD pair is not, but yeah, the ChainLink USD, we still have downside targets, 385, 347. Sure, we will consider this as invalidated the moment we take out the highs over here at $9.30. Okay, $10. The moment we go above $10, that's it. We're at $7 right now, so $10 is still not too far away. However, this is a consolidation, right? This is sort of a rectangular type of consolidation, and we are expecting ChainLink to eventually resolve its trend towards the downside, because usually when the preceding trend is bearish, the subsequent trend is bearish as well. So that is the expectation that we have for ChainLink against USD. Will we get it? Beats me. I'm not sure myself. ChainLink has been going sideways for a very long time. So when does a bearish trend end? Yes, usually a bearish trend ends when we go sideways for a while before going back up. So it feels to me like this could be what's happening right now. And then we could be seeing some sort of a reversal. The thing is, we're not really sure. When it comes to reversal, we will be wrong because there's a, if you have been trading for a while, you will know that the trend is your friend. So as long as the trend is still bearish, we will remain with our bearish bias, and we will expect ChainLink to continue towards targets. We have hard targets for ChainLink, but just because you have targets doesn't mean we're going to be hitting targets, because we have been going sideways for some time. Right, so like we were saying, the party is usually on the BTC pair for ChainLink. So if something comes for ChainLink, very likely we'll be able to see it on the BTC pair. Atom against BTC. Here we are for Atom. Again, we're mucking around. We've been going up and down the skinny pink line here and there, and just no clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern. So in my opinion, Atom BTC is still in a accumulation phase. Atom against USDT. If we look at it, yeah, so our expectation is that Atom is forming a wave 2, right? Up 1, 2, up 3, 4, 5. That's what we're expecting for Atom against USDT. But yeah, again, the question we ask is this the bottom? Could we still see another dip towards the bottom, completing the wave C, right? A, B, C, D, E, potentially, boom, before we break higher. Right, and this could go on for another several more months, right? May, June, July, August, for another 4 more months, right? And then we could get a very nicely, proportionately pleasant type of an ABCDE. But the thing is that it's usually very hard to tell. So we're gonna have to take things one step at a time for Atom. Toncoin against BTC. Okay, one of the very few rare coins that has upside targets on the USD pair. Toncoin against BTC, we are already bearish. We're under the skinny pink line, and we are forming a bear flag. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bear flag. We got a bear flag over here. What happened? We dropped lower. Preceding trend, bearish. Subsequent trend, bearish. Again, preceding trend, bearish, subsequent trend, bearish. So we are following with the adage of the trend is your friend. So while the trend is still bearish, we are going to remain with our bearish bias. Of course, the price will just suddenly start rising back up above the skinny pink line for sure. But as it stands, no, I don't think so. I'm still bias bearish for TON BTC, and I still would expect it to at least take out these lows. But again, we don't have any clear high quality bearish chart patterns, and we are expecting more downside. The thing is that we could already be at a very tail end of the move towards the downside, right? This whole thing could be a 5-wave move that drops lower. So again, we don't have any targets for TON BTC. For TON USDT, yes, we do have targets towards the upside. We have 2 targets. One is at $3, and then we got a brand new, fresh out of the oven target at $3.60. We're at $2.22, and again, we're expecting more upside, right? Another thing about Toncoin against USD is that we are above the skinny pink line. So again, the trend is your friend. While the trend is still bullish against the USD pair, we remain with our bullish bias. TON BTC is already bearish, but TON USD is still bullish, which means that more upside to be expected for TON against USD. Of course, we could be wrong, and of course, TON could still dip lower. But as it stands, you know, you could see that the resistance line is very clear, right? Very clear touches. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5 touches. It's only a matter of time once you touch and touch and touch a resistance line before it breaks higher, right? It's only a matter of time. So we are still adamant that we should be hitting $3, and we have a fresh target at $3.60. Will we hit it? We are not too sure. But the point is, we have 2 hot targets for Toncoin, and we would expect Toncoin to continue with its bullish bias. We're above the skinny pink line, so the bullishness is still on, right? It's like there's a skinny pink line allergy right now for Toncoin. There was a deep pew, but then it was allergic to, you know, touching the skinny pink line, so it rallied higher, right? How many percent did it rally? 23%. I think that once it breaks, and if we were to hit target number 2, it will be a 62% rise. So 62% is quite a lot of money, and yeah, one of the very few coins that has clear upside targets. Leo against BTC. Here we are for Leo. Yeah, so the moment we cross the skinny pink line, I've been calling bearish for Leo BTC. And that's why we've been asking the question, are we going to head towards 0.618, or are we going to see some sort of a recovery rally, and then we get maybe a cup and handle kind of a big cup and handle kind of a chart pattern as we go higher? Or are we going to come back down for an ABCDE kind of a chart pattern, maybe? ABCDE before we break higher? 2024, 2025? Maybe we could stretch it all the way out to 2028 to the next Bitcoin, next Bitcoin halving. I don't know, we'll see. Leo against USD. Here we are for Leo USD. Yeah, we're also under the skinny pink line. We actually crossed it first on the BTC pair, and we've already called for bearishness on the BTC pair, but on the USD pair, yeah, it followed later. And so here we are. Any clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern? Nope. How low are we going to go? We don't know. There are clusters of stop sells over here, so we would expect all of these clusters to eventually be taken out first before seeing some sort of a reversal. That's the expectation though, that's the guess. But again, we don't have any targets for Leo, so we're going to have to next Leo token. OKB against BTC. OKB, BTC, we'll look at it on... Shall we look at it on OKX? Yeah, so for OKB against BTC, we have a clear target over here, 0.0033. Again, one of the very few rare coins that has targets towards the upside. One being Toncoin, the next one being OKB. OKB's chart patterns are much better because OKB BTC is still above the skinny pink line. The bullish trend is still on for OKB against BTC. OKB against USDT as well is also on a bullish trend, and we'll be expecting more upside for OKB against BTC and against USD. Both of the pairs are above the skinny pink line. Toncoin's BTC pair is under the skinny pink line, but Toncoin's USD pair is above. So OKB is a much higher quality chart pattern, in my opinion, much higher quality trade towards the upside, right? So I have been calling for 75 since 10th of January 2023, we are already going into May, right? It's already been 4 months, and we are still adamant that there is more upside to come for OKB against USDT. I don't think we are done yet. I think more upside is to be coming for OKB against BTC and against USD. From where we are right now to where the price is another 58%. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So yeah, there you go. We actually were calling for a consolidation break, and we actually did break. There's a very deep retrace right now, but again, we are still adamant that there is going to be more upside for OKB against USD. I am still very biased bullish for OKB against USD, right? I feel like this could be something like a symmetrical as well. We could be forming a symmetrical, so there you go. But the question remains, is this the bottom? Right, if you didn't get in anywhere around here, or if you didn't get in anywhere around here, again, I can't say for sure, but yeah, the boys and I, we are in OKB. Just a little secret to share with you, because this is one of the few coins that we are, fairly confident that it should be hitting its targets. Right, we're at 47 to 75 is yeah, but we were in earlier though, so we're not in at 47. We were in much earlier than 47, so there you freaking go. Monero against BTC. Here we are for Monero. For Monero against BTC, we are expecting, again, a potential symmetrical triangle to complete over here. Looks a bit like OKB, right? But not really. But yeah, we expect this completion and a potential break for Monero against BTC. But we don't see it yet though at this point of time, right? The last time we got a very, very, very high quality tradable chart pattern over here, an ascending triangle, if you may. Value 1, value 2, value 3. Pooh! This was amazing. And this is against BTC, not against USD, right? We could be getting something like that though, but of course, high quality chart patterns take a long time to form, right? So this could also take a very long time to form. But once it finishes, yeah, we will expect it to go close to its all-time high, right? And again, you could also see, the bullishness in this chart pattern, right? Valleys out. Again, even when things were about to switch bearish, you could see mountains. Boom, we collapse. Right. Do you see that, boys and girls? Do you see that? Yeah. So again, I think it's gonna take several more months. And yeah, if things start looking good for 2024, then yeah, great. We could see a super rally coming on for Monero BTC, right? Monero against USDT. Yeah, same freaking thing. Falling channel, falling wedge. We're expecting a break though. Feels like we could be breaking soon, but I am not entirely confident with the break, even if it does break. This is a very fat type of falling channel, falling wedge. The count is a bit off for me, right? What is this? Yeah, it's a bit off for me. If anything, I would refer back to the BTC pair rather than the USD pair for Monero. Ethereum Classic. Okay, Ethereum Classic is one of the very few coins that has potential because both pairs, the BTC and USD pairs, are in symmetricals. Potential symmetricals doesn't mean it's going to happen. And yeah, we are very close to taking out these lows. So the moment we take out these lows, it's no longer going to be a symmetrical. If we take out these lows, right? Where is this? Around 579. We're at 676. Only another 100 more to go. And then, pam, we're out. We're out. We take out the lows, and this will no longer be what we are expecting it to be. Our hope is that the low over here holds, and we see a strong rally come in, right? And then we get an A, B, C, D, E kind of a chart pattern, right? A B, a C, a D, a E. Boom. We break out for Ethereum Classic against BTC. Best thing that could happen for Ethereum Classic BTC. But again, it's out of our control. So we are just hoping that it happens the way we expect it to, right? Ethereum Classic against USD, same freaking thing. A, B, C, D, E, yeah, something like that as we break higher. Yes, no? Our hope, again, is that the lows over here hold, right? Most important is the BTC pair. If the BTC pair low holds, then yeah, potentially Ethereum Classic will have a chance to go higher, right? We're at $19 right now. 19 to 93 is quite a lot. It's quite a lot. It's 300%. That's a lot of moolah. So yeah, but we will have to see how things go first though. even in this smaller chart pattern, you could see a potential ABCDE forming here, right? But I would prefer this to be forming here instead, right? Rather than here, right above the support. And I don't really like this. So yeah, I know we'll have to see first though. Ethereum Classic needs to hold against BTC. Stellar Lumens against BTC. Stellar Lumens, where we're here. Stellar Lumens, we still have downside targets, 293. We're at 323. So just a little bit more to go. Another, 10% more to go as we hit all targets for Monero. Stellar against BTC. What's going to happen after we hit targets? I don't know. I still expect these lows to be taken out though. If anything, we are hoping for a strong buy pressure to push the price higher, right? But again, we will have to be patient and we have to wait for that buying pressure to come in first, right? Buying pressure, something like this, right? Big green candlesticks, as it goes higher and higher. Something that happens over here. Will we get it? We don't know. So yeah, we're going to have to take things one step at a time, right? Stellar Lumens against USD. We still have our downside targets over here at 7 cents. We're at 9 cents. Again, are we going to get a symmetrical triangle over here, right? A, B, come on for a C, D, E, break higher. Yes, no? Well, this could stretch all the way to December 2023, maybe. If December, then yeah, there will be another 7 more months, 8 more months. So, yeah, but good chart patterns take time though. Right, the last time we got a very nice inverse head and shoulders and then we broke out, right? How long did this inverse head and shoulders take? 700 days, 2 years, yo. So yeah, the same thing could happen over here, right? It could take another, I don't know, 2 years. Then by February 2024, oh, the next Bitcoin halving, right? We rise 500%. Woo! That'll be awesome. But again, we'll take things one step at a time, right? ICP, BTC, Internet Computer. Here we are. Any clear tradable chart patterns? Nope. We continue with our bearish trend, right? Again, the trend is your friend. So ICP continues dropping under the skinny pink line. No clear signs of a bullish reversal chart pattern yet. So we're going to have to next ICP, BTC. ICP against USD. Our hope is that we get a wave C here. And then we get a DE and then we break out. And then at that point of time, if it does happen, what we think is going to happen, then you're going to have a headache deciding which coin to go in, because there are many coins that are displaying the same ABCDE type of a potential, right? Not just ICP, there are many coins, Stellar Lumens that we just saw, right? So you're going to have a really bad headache deciding which coin to enter. If and when the time comes, because that's the thing about crypto. When it rises together. When it falls together, right? Of course, there are always outliers. So yeah, there you go. Bitcoin Cash against BTC. Where are we? Bitcoin Cash against BTC. Oh, we have a target over here, 400. We've had this target ever since 15th of February. We're already moving into May, right? February, March, April, May. 3 months, yo. Almost 3 months. So yeah, again, if you want to argue, BTC Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. Yeah, but if your money was in Bitcoin, it would have done so much better. Look at BTC compared to Bitcoin Cash, right? Bitcoin Cash has been collapsing against BTC, right? Again, we still don't see any clear signs of a reversal chart pattern. All we see is mountains, right? It's just mountains here and there, and we're still under the skinny pink line. So the trend is your friend. Always remember that. Bitcoin Cash against USDT, we are expecting, again, just like what we saw on Internet Computer Stellar, we're expecting a wave C as well, right? DE, again, you're going to have a headache if and when the time comes, and then a breakout for Bitcoin Cash. Yes? Yeah. How much lower are we going to go? I don't know. Is this the low? I'm not sure. It's a hammer though. Again, is this the low? I doubt it. I think we're gonna go a little bit lower. Oh boy. So yeah, there you go. I think that Bitcoin Cash has potential, but we'll have to see how it goes. The hope is that these low holes, we don't surpass these two lows, because if it does happen, then this is not going to be what we're expecting it to be. So we're gonna have to take things one step at a time. Filecoin against BTC. Here we are for Filecoin. Again, same thing. A, B, C, D, E, right? It feels to me like Filecoin is. I don't know. I hope this again. I hope this low holds, and then we start curving back up and completing a C as we move on to a wave D. Best ever thing that could happen for Filecoin, right? Do not take out these lows. Do not take out these lows. But of course, we can still take out these lows and we can just morph into something else. Maybe an inverse head and shoulders over here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break higher. Yeah, again, we're not too sure ourselves. So we'll have to take things one step at a time. Same thing, do you see this? Do you see the pattern that's happening? Right. Filecoin will also be dropping to complete a wave C, right? We have been anticipating a wave C ever since, let me see, where's this? Roughly at around March, right? End of March. When we drew this arrow, we were expecting a potential wave C, right? And you can see that this is like mountains. Can you see it? Mountain, mountain, mountain. Yeah, I'm expecting more downside for Filecoin. So there you go. I think there's still more downside to come for Filecoin. Aptos, APT, BTC. Where are we? Aptos, BTC against Binance. Yeah, again, trend is your friend, right? So once you see some buying pressure, so okay, I think it's time to go into Aptos. Yeah, buddy, no. There's some buying pressure. Yeah. Yeah, nope. Nope. I suspect we're going to take out these lows at 28,000, right? Somewhere at the sub 28,000, right? Or we might just stop at 0.618 and then we see a strong reversal coming in, right? We're still in a falling channel, so again, respect the trend. As long as the trend is still bearish, we respect it and we remain with our bearish bias for Aptos against BTC. Aptos against USDT. Again, I'm not so sure what's happening with Aptos against USDT. No clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern. If anything, I could count ABC, maybe. But yeah, again, it's a next coin. We don't have any clear tradable chart patterns for Aptos. HBAR against BTC. Yeah, HBAR continues to drop. Our expectation is that HBAR takes out this low, which is about 155, we're at 209, so a lot more downside to go. 28%. Still not looking good to me, so that's HBAR for you. It's just not looking good. HBAR against USD. Because again, we could get the same freaking thing. Same freaking thing, right? We could get a wave C over here. Right? A, B, C, D, E, boom. Yes? Are we gonna get that? I don't know. Could also get something like a head and shoulders as we head lower. Of course, but yeah, we're at the skinny pink line. So we would expect an eventual break above the skinny pink line convincingly. This is not a convincing break. So we have to take things one step at a time, right? So I still suspect there's more downside to come. So you got to be very careful about rushing into a trade too soon for Hedera Hashcraft. Lido down. Okay, Lido down is not clear. Right, we're under the skinny pink line though, LDO BDC. So again, once you break the skinny pink line, you switch to a bearish bias. Sure, of course, it could be wrong and it could be rally, but a break of the skinny pink line is significantly weaker than if we were to stay above the skinny pink line. If the price were to stay above the skinny pink line, then yeah, sure, of course, we would see strength and potentially more upside, but we've crossed it. So we are switching bear for LDO BDC. LDO USD, okay, it's a different story. We're still above the skinny pink line, right? But we've already broken the support. So what's the story, Morning Glory? Are we going to break under the skinny pink line? Are we going to see some sort of a rally? But this is a mountain range, and mountain ranges usually collapse lower, right? The last time we got a mountain range over here, a descending triangle. Do you see this, ladies and gentlemen? We broke lower. So this could happen as well. Again, we're not entirely sure. So yeah, LDO is the next coin for us. Arbitrum against BTC. So Arbitrum is fairly new. So we don't really have much data for Arbitrum. All we know is that this is a shooting star. And a shooting star is a bearish reversal chart pattern. Although there is buying pressure over here. No guarantees as well. So again, ARB BTC is just not really that clear to us yet. We don't really have much information to work with. ARB against USDT, same freaking thing. I still don't see any clear continuation chart pattern. I don't see any bearish chart patterns as well. I mean, this whole thing could be a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we could collapse far lower for Arbitrum. So again, we are not really sure though. So when we're not sure, we keep our gunpowder dry. CRO against BTC on KuCoin. Our expectation is that CRO forms a very big ABCDE as we break higher. Right? Are we gonna continue lower? Potentially. This is the noisy area, so we could still pop down a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, let's put it as close as possible. Yeah, just a little bit more towards the downside. Still expecting more downside for CRO against BTC. Okay, let's just try lining this up. Okay, as cleanly as possible. Okay, I think this is good enough. So we're still in a downtrend, so we respect the trend, right? We're still under the skinny pink line, so the bearish bias is still on for CRO against BTC. CRO against USDT. Where's this? KuCoin? CRO against USDT. Yeah, no, we don't see any clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern. We don't see any bullish reversal yet. Will we take out these lows? Potentially. But yeah, again, we don't have any clear direction for CRO yet. The trend is still bearish, so be careful. Near against BTC. For near against BTC, we continue dropping again. The trend is your friend. As long as we're already under the skinny pink line, we remain with our bearish bias, and we would stick with the bearish bias, and we would expect more downside. Again, I see double bullish divergences, right? There is a higher low on the MACD, higher low on the RSI, but a lower low on the price. So there could be strength coming in, but we continue dropping lower, and we do not know how much lower near is going to go, right? We're very close to taking out these lows. So this could still be a potential, 20% more to go for near BTC. We're just not entirely sure where or how much lower things are going to go. So yeah, we're gonna be very careful. Even near against USD as well, no clear tradable chart patterns. Sure, we could get a squeeze over here, right? ABCDE, break higher, right? But we're still kind of there's some space here between the skinny pink line and the price. So there's still some weakness for near against USD, and I don't see any bullish reversal yet. Eventually, hopefully, but not yet. Near, next one will be VeChain. Vet, what's up, Sunny Lou? VeChain against BTC. Again, more downside to be expected. Trend is your friend. Under the skinny pink line, as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we remain with our bearish bias. There were 2 attempts to break the skinny pink line, but we failed. So this type of a break is not what you would call as a convincing type of a break, and palm, we got slapped down. Any clear signs of a reversal? No, right? Not yet. Not against BTC. VeChain against USDT. Again, the hope is that again A, B, C, D, E. Boom! Will we get it? Beats me. But yeah, for now it's a no-go. Any guarantees that we're gonna stop here and get a C? No. We could still drop all the way back down, right? And this could be something else. But we like the resistance line over here, right? There are 3 touches of the resistance line. We like it. We think eventually, one fine day, it is going to break. But when? That's the question. That's the difficult question that we want an answer to. When is it going to break? When would be a good time to make an entry? Yeah, it's very hard. Very hard. Technical analysis by identifying the chart pattern is one thing. Making an entry is another, right? Risk management, that's where risk management comes in. So when things are still looking pretty unclear, yeah, the risk is still very high. So the reward is just not worth having it. You want to enter things when the risk is low and the reward is high. So for us, it is kind of lopsided at the moment. So yeah, we're gonna have to next VeChain, right? Quant against BTC. So for Quant against BTC, we're already under the skinny pink line. Again, the moment we cross the skinny pink line, we already switch from bull to bear. And so we are still bearish, bias bearish for Quant against BTC. No clear signs of a reversal, still in a bearish trend. So yeah, and no clear tradable chart patterns for Quant BTC. Quant USDT looks very bearish to me. You can see this, right? Mountains. We've already broken the support. If anything, we are still expecting it to drop down to $67 That's still a very long way down. We're at 111 right now. 111 to 67 is another 41%. There's still a lot more downside in our expectation, in our eyes, that we think that there's still more downside. So yeah, the moment you see mountains, you know that there's selling pressure. Why? Very simple. Every time it rallies, it gets pulled down. It rallies, it gets pulled down. It gets pulled down. Rally, get pulled down, slam down, right? So you can see that the selling pressure is on for Quant, and more downside is to be expected. So be very, very careful about going to a trade too soon for Quant. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Alright guys and girls, I guess that's it for today's Top 40 Crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!